Go.
Dennis Collins, been here for a year.
Deborah Collins been here for a year. We did meet at a church singles gathering. We've been married 41 years, so it was about 42 years ago. And we met at a church gathering and got met and engaged and married within 6 months. But we were both older, 25 and 26. So you kind of know at that age what you like and don't like, and can I eat dinner with him every night? Yeah, no, but not so much. So yeah, we just knew. I did. I just knew.
I just knew. I think a lot of it was just because we have so many of the same values. We like the same things. Just so many things clicked.
I'm originally from this area. I grew up in Centerville. I went to school in Warner Robins at Northside High School and graduated there. When I went off to college, then I never came back home. I went to Georgia Southern, then Georgia State. I stayed in Atlanta, and that's where I originally met him, was in Atlanta. And then when we got married, we actually moved to Tennessee, and we were in Tennessee, and then came back here. So it's kind of but he's from Florida.
Yeah, I was born in Florida, but grew up in Nashville, Tennessee. And then what actually brought us to Macon was my job. We came here. I work in healthcare, and I work for Charter Medical here in Macon. On the accounts receivable side of healthcare, so everything from the point of registration through billing, collection, follow-up with patients.
What made you guys want to come to Carlisle Place?
I think I wanted to downsize. When we moved to Macon, we bought our house brand new, and we stayed in that house for 32 years. So, and I'm not the least bit of a handyman. So, a 32-year-old house, and you'd have all the issues that come with a 32-year-old house. And plus, our kids were grown, so we decided we wanted to downsize. And working in healthcare and finding out about the life care plan here, to me, that really was just a no-brainer. Just from the financial standing of working in healthcare and knowing what a savings that would be for us. And once we came here, I fell in love with it. And then once Deborah was convinced that she could go from a house to a smaller living environment, then we were good to go.
Wish you would have known earlier.
Well, my strength, my wheelhouse is budgeting. And ever since Deborah and I got married, we've lived on a budget. And really making as best wise choices that we can. Like we had 2 boys, so we had a family, and I would say turning off the want button, where you have wants, you have needs, and really be able to do that. But I'm a firm believer in living on a budget, and it's amazing just the little bit that you save, how over time that just really adds up.
It would have been nice to have started investing a little younger than we did. That really helped a lot with starting to get our finances in order, and just going beyond just here's my salary and gotta make everything work with my salary. Then you start making your salary work for you, if that makes sense. And I think that if we had started investing a little bit sooner, not that it hurt us in any way, I mean we're doing quite well, but it would have been nice to have started doing that a little sooner. I think what happens when you're in your 30s is you feel like you're invincible, and I've got all this life ahead of me. And 30s is 40s at the latest. You need to start planning, because inevitably you're going to get older.
Are there any things you can think of that you would really want them to know about you?
We both love to laugh.
First thing came to my mind is I'm a prankster. So you
Oh,
better
he
be
is.
you better be careful
He
with
is a
me.
prankster. Yes.
And we
be
do.
forewarned.
We love to laugh, and just being treated. I think the biggest thing that I found in healthcare is respect, but more than respect is modesty, privacy,
Dignity.
dignity. That's I couldn't find the word. Thank you. That's the word, dignity. And I think that's what most people in our age group and older fear, that they're going to become so, they're used to a dignified life, and they're so afraid that it's going to become, for lack of a better word, undignified.
That's perfect. Okay. Do y'all have anything else you want to say?
I want to thank my mother and my father.